What's up, guys? Welcome back. Got another video for you today. Pretty simple video, straightforward. It's gonna be my skull collection. I think I have almost 100 skulls. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, so that's probably why I'm single. I have over 100 skulls in the house, or close to 100 skulls. But count them with me. Let's see how many we got. Some of them have a story, some of them don't. Some of them I found with me and my son out in the woods. That's kind of one of our little hobbies. We like to go out in the woods, especially during shed season when we can find antlers and skulls. We call them sheds and deads. We just go looking through the woods, find whatever we can. We even use like some of the leg bones and stuff to make knife handles, and we carve things. Like I use this, carved a little skull. Can you see that? Hello. It's just a little antler. But yeah, just a little hobby of mine and my son's, something we can do together, and it's real fun. You know, it's kind of like finding sand dollars on the beach. And my mom likes to find sand dollars on the beach. Well, I'm like, I like to find skulls, you know? Same thing, just a little different. But whatever, it's my thing. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy it. If you do like this, go ahead and hit the like button, man. If you have skulls in your collection that you want to donate or maybe trade for a tattoo, I have been known to do that. So come on, man, let's get into it. First room on the list is the YouTube room. We're gonna go ahead and start here. Got a beaver skull, that's number one. This was given to me by a friend. This was a fox skull, number two. 3, deer skull, broken up, been gnawed on or something. Number 4, same thing. It's about a half a deer skull, but it counts. This is like my jar of pieces of skulls, but this is, we're only gonna count that as one, even though there's about probably 4 or 5 different broken up skulls in there. We're gonna count that as one. Okay, so that's number 5. There's number 6. It's a coyote skull. One of several that I have. That one's cool because it's like brown tinted. This is a big baby right here. Woo! Look at that thing. That was given to me by a friend on Facebook. Very nice, very nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. I had it on my boat for a while, but then I brought it in here. It just looks good in here. I don't want it sitting out in the weather anymore. So, I didn't even count this guy earlier, but count him. I think we stopped counting. What are we on? We were at 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a skull. It's a whole skeleton, but he has a skull. 9, 10, 11, 12. Those are all bird skulls. These are birds I've shot in the backyard. Boom, boom, boom. Ain't one there, but this is a possum skull. That's a possum skull. Down here, we got 3 more. We have a rabbit skull. This is, I don't know, so broken up for me to really tell. That's another rabbit skull right there. I think these are raccoons right here. And the rest of those are just oddities. And it's so dirty because the puppies did that. It's right beside their cage. So yeah. Oh, and there's another one. This is a deer skull, a doe skull, obviously. Headshot. This is a buck. I like the way this one is broken up. I like the way, you don't usually like them missing antlers, but this one just looked cool. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Another doe skull just hanging there. Got some antlers right there. We didn't even count the antlers. Got antlers hanging everywhere. There's my grandpa. What up, dude? This is a horseshoe crab. It's kind of a skull, but not really, so I don't count that. Got some antlers up there, holding some snake skins. And yeah, we showed you all that. So that's one room. Well, it's on to the next. When you come out the YouTube room, we got our aquariums there, obviously. We got that one right there. This is a little fox skull. And we come in my son's room. It's got a nice little buck right there. The picture of one I shot last year. Right there. That's in my other room. Stay tuned for that. Here's a cool little doe skull we did an experiment with, and we did some hydro dipping. We tried to do like a camouflage color. It kind of turned out a little different, but I like it. Something we did together. Here's another doe skull cracked up. Another doe skull, kind of deformed. This one's cool. And another one that's been chewed on by some coyotes or something. He's got some horns up there to hold his hats, his robe, and his leather on. We got another buck skull right there. I remember finding this one. I know exactly where I found it. I know it was on a Sunday. I remember the day, everything. It's crazy. Certain skulls will do that to you. This is another one that we hydro dipped, the same pattern. I think that was our test one, if I remember correctly. We got a little bit of paint on the antlers, but it's still cool. That's just a little wooden thing that I made. We don't count that skull, but there's a piece on there. That's my son's knife I made with deer antler. Pretty sweet. Oh yeah, this one. This little raccoon skull, we also hydro dipped it. We did a different pattern. I think this one came out really cool. I like this one a lot.
I like it a lot.
And that's all for that room. Then we go into the living room. The first skull people usually see is this one right here. I found this one. I'm guessing a hunter had shot this and cut the rack off, you know, so it was just, I found it like that in the woods, and I was like, what can I do with that? And one of my clients gave me this horn. It's like a Viking horn. I don't know if it's a goat or what kind of horn that is, but it's just happened to fit right in there. Looks pretty cool, if you ask me. And then, you know, I got some random bones laid out, some feathers, gun shells, my salt and pepper shakers. These are actually made out of bone. I think they're made out of antler. I know they're made out of bone, but they might be made out of antler. They were a gift from Mom and Dad. Thanks, guys. So yeah, that's the first one in the living room. Come over here. Got this guy right here, which is a small coyote. It's a coyote skull, but it's small. Well, it might be a big fox skull, actually. I don't know. You tell me what you think, because that's a coyote skull. I'm pretty sure. Now you got me second guessing. That's a beaver skull, for sure. Down here we got otter skull, fox, otter, and some turtle shells, including a really freaking big one. That thing is huge, man. It's got a real bad crack in it, so I'm really careful with it. But come over here, got this nice little shelf of bones and weird stuff that I made. This is all like teeth of different animals. Everything from a coyote to fox teeth to a cow tooth to everything. I think even Blue's baby teeth are in there. You got a doe skull right there, coyote skull right there. A little bit of taxidermy I did, some bones, antlers, bird. It's a rattlesnake rattle. One of my clients gave me that. Real cool. And down here, and some more skulls. Found that in Denmark. Found this also, I believe, somewhere around there. Another piece of a skull. It's got some jaw bones. Another piece of the skull. Skeleton, a spine. Another piece of a skull. Jaw bones. Another doe skull, nice beaver hide. with an axe that I made. This is actually a table leg. This, another doe skull. These are the lower jaw of the cow skull that's in the YouTube room that I showed you earlier. And the hip bone. For this part, we got that big boy up there, which I found in Denmark. It was a friend of mine. His old lady shot it. He said he looked for that deer for 2 or 3 days and couldn't find it. And you know, I went down there just bone collecting, hunting for bones, and I got lucky enough to stumble across it. And you know, obviously I offered to give it back to him, but you know, they let me keep it, which was really awesome. So that is still the biggest find that I've ever, you know, the biggest find I've ever had. That is just a beautiful skull. I love it. Thanks for letting me keep that, bro. But you know, if she ever wants it, it's right here. I will always give it back. Then we have coyote skull there, coyote skull there, deer skull there, deer skull there. A nice little collage of eggs, a nest that I found a long time ago inside a grill. They weren't gonna hatch, they'd just been there. So instead of throwing it out, letting it go to waste, I preserved it and made something nice out of it. Another fish skeleton down there. Whole skull, skeleton mostly there. I had the tail and all till Blue got a hold of it. Bastard. And you come down here, right under Elkie. He watches over all these skulls right here. We have gator skull, hawk skull. I know it's a fish, but I think it's a catfish. Y'all, if y'all know what kind of fish it is, drop a comment below, let me know, but I think this is a catfish skull. That is for sure a skunk. That is for sure a lizard. That is for sure a raccoon. That is for sure a blue jay. That is for sure a fox. That is for sure a chicken. That is for sure a possum. That is for sure a dove. That is for sure a rabbit. Some of these were like the chicken, that was even one of my pets. The dove was shot in my backyard. The rabbit was shot in my backyard. The possum was one coming to my dad's house and getting in his raccoon cage. Took him out. The fox, he was on our property at my mom's and dad's a while back. I got him. Raccoon I found. Blue jay found. Lizard, popped him with a BB gun. Skunk found. Coyote, pig, which was given to me by a client. Thank you. It's awesome. One of my favorite skulls. It looks awesome. I love it. Another deer skull, another otter skull, beaver skull, and a bobcat. These bottom 3, they were all donations from a guy I went to high school with. Shout out Jay Corley. Appreciate you, bro. He gave me a bucket full of skulls, so a lot of them that I say were donated from a friend, most of them are him. This pig skull was from Tierra, another client of mine. Thank you, Tierra. Appreciate you. Oh, what else we have in here? Okay, we got this one. It's on the other side of the aquarium. Another doe skull. In the back view. Over here, we have a nice canvas of a skull with a snake. I took that picture. I love that picture. You'll see that skull in a minute. I used to have that skull right here, but I was like, that's too much, you know? So, got this cool little buck skull. It's broken. And that big old antler. Some antlers hanging from the light. This is just like my cool little bar type area. I love it. Raven watching over. Come over here. Can't see it because the dishes are in the way right now, but keep one little raccoon skull over there by the paper towels. And I think that's all for in here. I believe. Go in here. Immediately, the ones that stand out are the big cow skulls on my bed. Boom, boom. 1, 2, both cow skulls. They came from my buddy Trent down in Denmark. That was one of my best finds before I found that one in Denmark. And I made a plaque out of it. Pretty cool. You see, I got some more antlers hanging from a fan. This is another doe skull. This one I wood burned, or bone burned, but I use a wood burner. And I burned it. Pretty cool. I don't know if you can see all that. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. And then I got, this is the buck I killed last year. Pretty nice one. That's the one from the canvas in there that the snake was wrapped around. He's the one I killed the year before. He's just got a gnarly set of, been broke off. And they were like that when I shot him, but I think that's awesome. I think that's just a really cool skull. And I clean my skulls up a little bit, but I don't bleach them. Bleaching them will make them break down over time. Found that out the hard way. There's another buck skull. This one my buddy Brandon shot. He shot this on our parents' property 2 to 3 years ago. And you know, they got the meat and everything, and I kept the skull. It's one of my favorites too, just because I got the complete set. And good memories, good times with friends. It's another buck skull, that one I just found. Down there I got some more antlers, some rabbit, that's a squirrel skin. That's a rabbit skin with a knife that I made with deer bone. Pretty cool. Another squirrel. It's my Viking sword that Nate gave me. Appreciate it, bruh. I don't have to use it too often, but when I do, it's there. Got some antlers up there. The one's on top of my bed. This one that I kind of carved into a little bit too. Didn't really like it, so I stuck it up there. Another one right there. Got this fox skin. Made this little thing a while back. Obviously it's a modern needle, but everything else is like similar how they would have done it, you know. They would have probably had a animal tooth or a piece of bone and sharpened it way down and used that as a needle. But yeah, it's 2020, dog. I use sterilized shit. But yeah, I still wouldn't use that to tattoo somebody, but although I do have a working one that I will use. Another one. DJ Khaled up in this bitch. Jeez. Coming to the bathroom. I got another one by the sink. Boom. How y'all doing? Got another coyote right there. I love the way this one has like green on it. That's what I'm saying. I clean my skulls, but I don't like polish them, you know? I like to keep them natural. Just looks a lot better. Bleach them all the way white. Just, I don't know. I don't like that. Certain ones looks okay, but I still don't bleach them. You can get them white without bleaching. There's ways. You ain't a redneck if you ain't got your toilet paper on some antlers, but I tell you what, man, my jewelry, look at there. Boom. That's how I do it. So that's gonna conclude the tour. That's just the skulls at my house. I also have skulls at my shop. So, you know, 93 at the house and probably another 10 to 15 at the shop. I definitely have 100 skulls altogether, but only 93 at the house. You know, only 93. I'm still looking for more, always collecting. So if you got some skulls that you want to donate, I would love to take them off your hands. If you got some rare skulls that you want to trade for a tattoo, we could do that too. Just depends on what you want. I still only do a certain type of style of tattoo, which I'm going to talk about in another video coming soon. Because a lot of people have tattoo questions, and I get frequently asked questions, so I'm going to give you some frequently asked answers. Okay? That way, all the confusion goes away. And you know what I'm about. Anyway, hope you like this video. New merch coming soon. Chris the Viking. The back says, kiss my axe. Yeah. So anyway, like the video, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. What kind of skull, what's your favorite skull? Which skull did you like the most? That's probably my favorite. That one and the big old buck in the living room. But, oh, I got too many. All of them my favorite. I love them all. The ones we dipped, me and my son, the ones we hydro dipped, those are great. Love them. Love them. Great. Gonna be huge. Huge. It's awesome. Gonna be great. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope everybody's having a good time. Make sure you share this channel with your friends so we can reach more people. I'll do a giveaway once we hit, like, I don't know, 300 subscribers or so. You know, we're right under 200 right now. So once we hit 300, I will give away a tattoo. Might even throw in a skull. Just kidding, I don't give out skulls. They're mine.